Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked out in the last round. Wow! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is done.
What up, team? Welcome back to Big Boys Boxing for another session of Legacy Mode on Fightnight Champion. It's gonna be with the Tim Tszyu I've created, middleweight, getting close to a title shot. I think we're like 26-0 or something like that once we get into it. And yeah, we not quite ready for a title shot yet. Get a bit of background music going there. Not quite ready for a title shot. My punch stats aren't good enough to take on the champs yet, so we've got a couple more fights, maybe. I've been offered a title shot a couple of times, but haven't taken them yet. So we shall get into it. Let me get my headset going and things. Shan't be a minute or two. Just check everything's running right on the software. Should be alright. A little background music. Mic seems to be working. Game audio, we'll get to that once we get into it. Alright. Gaming headset on. Load up this legacy mode. Load legacy. Tim Tszyu legacy. So my mic leads long enough. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, 27-0. Always check my email, make sure we haven't got any injuries that need attention. Take the sponsorship deal, extra money. Check I haven't got a box of points to allocate. I do. That's good. What do you want? Improve our blocking. Get up to the start. A little bit more on chin. That's all we can do for now. Actually, we'll shoot across to athleticism and check what's lowest. This gives us the best idea rather than the crappy graphs they give us. So we need some speed, some toughness, and some conditioning. Alright. And get the stream up on my phone so I can watch the chat. Give me a mo. Your channel. There's the stream.
Tony's have the cheapest
there's an
stars
ad.
in Auckland, guaranteed.
Hurry up, skip the ad. Alright, I can see the chat, yo. Have a quick check. Audio sound alright? Yep. We good. Alright, so let's go have a fight. See who we can get. We are ranked 4th. Let's take on Lady Lara. speed, conditioning, toughness. You want the ones with gold on it, at least 2 of them. Conditioning and toughness. There's one down here. Yeah, it's got all of them. It's the most expensive, but we got the cash, so let's just hope we get the full 4-week camp. There's no way of telling whether you're going to get the whole camp or not. It's luck of the draw sometimes. Pisses me off when I spend the money on an expensive camp and we don't get the full amount of time to train. It's a waste of money. 25th. Yep, we get the full 4 weeks. Sweet. So conditioning and toughness are most important for me at the moment. I'm already a slow fighter, so I can deal with being slower than the opponent. Just got to have better timing in that case is all. Like I say, I'm used to being slow, so max on those 2. And only use 20% on speed rather than 30. So we go down to 20% stamina. And 1 week's rest will put us back to a handy. Let's get it. Say hello in the chat if you're watching. Oh, it says 0 watching. Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event.
Match starts.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. I'm very interested to see how he fights tonight. The Undertaker's coming off of an impressive knockout win.
Well, that could be a catch-22, Joe. Yes, a lot of confidence coming into this fight, but also it could be overconfidence. He could start to think he's a huge puncher now, and he has to throw only one shot at a time, and that can really take away from his overall game.
Gotta get to old man's body. Mind you, he's not old man in this.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled
missing a lot.
fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral. Well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style.
That's it. Get his body.
Right in.
The Undertaker's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Coach yelling uppercut. I'm trying. It's not coming out. Now it comes out.
Combination to the head. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. And that's the end of round 1. The Undertaker's showing
make him
off
punch.
real boxing IQ in that last round. Just fighting smart. I mean, not just reckless aggression, but smart,
What up, popcorn?
accurate punching.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab.
Go AJ in the zone. Yeah, well, he's made a good career choice, I think. He's done all he can with Sky. In the UK, it's only a UK entity, whereas the zone is global. Much more room for growth. It's $100 million over 5 years, so a bonus $25 million a year on top of his purses. Not a bad career move in my eyes.
Sets up that right hand with the jab.
Shit, missed badly.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. The Undertaker's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Lara's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it.
Uppercut came out about 3 seconds late.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Halfway through round number 2. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Keeps doing the stupid head bob thing every time I try and step. Alright. Deal with what you got.
Is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. That hook was well off the mark.
Uppercuts to the body. Slow this fella down.
Lara's showing you that sublime.
How did that
skill
straight
right now with
miss?
that 2-punch combo. 10 seconds to go in this round. The Undertaker's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
Throw him off with head movements. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches.
I think it was a good time for AJ to make that deal, so he could potentially lose this rematch against Usyk, and then the stock goes down. So make the deal while your stock is still pretty high.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? I mean, you are winning this fight.
You know, he can make the zone a lot more money if he wins, of course. The zone will be hoping he wins. Come August 20th, we're gonna find out. Apparently that's when it's likely to happen.
And round number 3 is underway. Lara's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Match your stance then if you're going to do that stuff.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
You got this one.
Lara's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Got this one.
The Undertaker's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He missed with that headshot. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. The Undertaker's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Blocks it away. The Undertaker's just punching air that
How am I punching air when I'm right up against him and the body shots miss? That's bullshit.
Lara's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Unload. More punches.
Keep hitting that body. Slow him down.
Count down the final moments of this round.
Good counter there
And
at
we
the
come
end.
to the end of the round.
Oh, look at Erislandy's stamina.
Just like we practiced.
He's burning. He's burning out.
Finish with the hook. It's easy, all right? Come on now. I need you to look alive out there. Let's go. Loosen up your hand.
Getting to him. That's what we want.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter-punching. And when you're counter-punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Erislandy Lara's lacking that jab.
That's it.
there.
You
He
keep
just
going to
has
my
to
body,
be
I'll keep
throwing it
uppercutting you in the
That's
face.
the most basic thing in the world is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. It keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Fires right back at him.
You keep punching. That's it. How did that miss? Christ.
You got this one. Keep working the body.
Combo lands to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through round number 4.
There you go.
Lara's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Get your back. It's okay. Let's go.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
How these body shots? How are they missing? I'm right up against him. Should at least be hitting a block.
The Undertaker's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Nice work with the left
Keep that
hand.
head moving.
Erislandy Lara's killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
Now, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Lara's
round
last
again.
round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His
Getting to him.
accuracy way off
Getting
the
to
mark,
him.
throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark. If you're traveling outside and you're lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
86.
All right, breathe.
He's
for
down
me.
to
Deep
62.
breath.
Yeah, taking
Breathe
his
through your
body,
mouth.
taking his
Good,
stamina
good.
with those
Okay.
body shots.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight.
Relax, relax. Watch the hook.
Sending shots to the midsection.
Move out of there. Keep working the body.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. The Undertaker's combination punching is working well here. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
The Undertaker's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Lara's well off the mark that time.
It's because he's buggered.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well, you can just mark down another round.
Just about done.
Accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent
Chicken's
escape
just
that?
about cooked.
You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing.
Let's give him the opposite stance now.
You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Lara's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them were watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So, instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
The Undertaker's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Reaching the halfway point.
Not really working for me, so we'll go back to matching his stance.
He took a shot, but he came back
Get
with
off.
a right hand of his own.
No rests over here, punk. Ah.
Inside. The Undertaker's so dangerous with that accuracy.
He's going down.
Landing. He got hit, but he sends it right back. And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Lara's gas tank may be heading towards empty here.
Yeah, and I don't see any gas station in the nearby vicinity.
The Undertaker's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? How about that left right?
Oh, couldn't quite get him down. Close though. He's toast. He's out of here next round.
He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes.
30%, bro. You toast. You toast.
Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Undertaker's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos.
Come on, kid, focus.
Lara's wanting a counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious.
Maybe, oh, that uppercut got him badly.
Get off.
Lara's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point.
Get off.
Yeah, but what I'm a little
Move, Tim.
surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
Good job by Lara that time. I thought he was going to be knocked down. Instead, he recovers.
Let's see some more head movement.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. There it is! A huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
Toast.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He'll get up this time. If I can get him down again, he might not.
Test rising up after being knocked down.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. What a big shot.
Oh, got him on the way down even.
Goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
Boof on the way down. Love it.
2, 3, 4.
He's done.
That's it. The fight
Nighty
is
night.
over.
Sleep
The
tight.
Undertaker's power just
Don't
much too
let
much
the
for
Tim
his
Tszyu
opponent.
bug bite.
Another knockout for him. That's what what you want to see. A guy who can close the show
Clean
and finish
sweep.
with style. He
Should
ends
get
up
some
a knockout
decent
victor
points
tonight.
for that.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he
46%. No, I
and
like
they
it up
got
above 50.
Good,
It wasn't the
enjoyable
best. It's still not too bad. A lot of that's due to the not quite responsive enough stuff at the start that I was talking about. Sometimes happens when I'm streaming, even if it's not a live match. Let's see what we got here. Promo event, fight challenges, nothing important. Go allocate our points. We've got their left uppercut head. One there. And let's go. We want to go put another little bit on chin. And once again, we want to go across and look at. So this time we want power, endurance, and reflexes. Alright. Book a fight. Rank number 3 now. Jamal Wilder. Okay, that dude punches a lot. He's fast, long endurance. This O'Brien guy's real hard to beat too. Todd Olsen. We'll get some more points off this dude. Power, endurance, reflexes. Alright, we'll take that one. Power, endurance. Put a little bit on reflexes. Helps us get our block up faster, does reflexes. It's another downfall of an inside fighter, is the reflexes are never very good, even if you try and train harder on them, they only go up so far. I think 92 is the highest the reflexes go. 29th. Yeah, we get the full 4 weeks again, it's good. So, power. Endurance. And reflexes. He's 20%. Now we rest. Jonos. No new comments. Okie dokie.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Tom Olsen.
This the site of a much anticipated rematch. 10 rounds.
All right, keep busy out there.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. The Undertaker's trying to repeat his last outing. Remember that impressive knockout he had, Teddy?
Yeah, I don't know if he should remember it. Maybe he should have a short memory, because if he goes in there looking for the knockout, he might take away the most important part of his game. This jab, the things that set it up.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Right to the body. Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy. A power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
How did that body shot miss? He was lunging forward. That's caca.
Sound defense. Good block that time by Olsen.
Come on, people.
Push the body.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. The Undertaker's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Stay away from those.
Solid
Whoa.
shot. The left hand came in.
Just as I was punching.
He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on this.
Nearly went down.
Things without even thinking.
Just need to get out of that corner.
Things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just
I
naturally
need a round
surviving.
to recover here.
A shooting right hand by Olsen.
Listen to him. Every punch.
Uppercuts on the
How's he
inside.
not blowing stamina?
Olsen's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Cover up, cover up.
You can see him timing that double jab to the
You're
head.
not moving enough. Move, move.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand.
Back yourself.
The Undertaker's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch
The
combo.
body.
How did that body shot miss? Bullshit again. Punched right through him.
Well, this fighter in action tonight, Teddy, is undefeated. But didn't the old-timers used to say you shouldn't even fight for a world title until you've taken a loss?
Yeah, that's right, because you have to learn to lose to win. And you have to understand that you're mortal. You know,
Getting caught with that
sometimes
left hook.
youth is wasted on the young. And the old timers would say, hey, you got to find out that anybody can get hurt. When you don't know that, you can get reckless. You can lose real fast.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Olsen's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round.
Really? Get
He
off.
clinches when he
Not
gets to the
resting with me,
inside.
punk.
The Undertaker's scoring with that right hand.
Back to the body.
Double jab right to the face. Right to the head with that right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. A headshot blocked.
That's it. That's it. Back to the body. Come on.
The Undertaker's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Halfway through this round.
Keep moving, keep moving.
They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Olsen's tagged by a hook. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good flush shot upstairs. The Undertaker's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
I think that was my round, that one.
Are you losing this fight? I need you
Really?
to take some chances now. You have
That should have been.
Okay,
it was my round.
Scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves in any great amount so far. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Olsen's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. The Undertaker's able to land a good, solid left hand. Able to land with the right. Crashes home with a hook. The Undertaker's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
see that coming. Now let's go. Move your head. Watch the hose.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand.
Watch the hook.
The Undertaker's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Surely his stamina should be way lower than what it is.
Off to the side.
How many
a little
punches
swing and a
he's
miss
throwing
going
and missing.
upstairs. The Undertaker's flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
Zones in on that overhand right.
I'm doing nothing. As far as I can see, I'm landing way more punches than him.
Fight, Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality
Gonna
of
try
its
and rip
own.
me off.
This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget.
His
You know,
stamina's
he's
down
spending
at
with both
62.
hands.
He should be
You know,
slowing down
when he
big
goes
time.
home, he's gonna have no money
Especially
in his
going,
pocket. And when this fight is
power
over,
punches
these guys are
every
gonna have
punch.
Nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Solid right hands headline that exchange.
Double up on your punches.
Come on, kid, focus.
And another jab.
Ring. Keep working the body.
He just missed that shot up top. Olsen's feeling the effects now of that hook.
Do that again.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Oh, how did that hook miss?
Jab. Double jab. Just like that. Just like that.
Gotcha.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Yeah, come on, mofo.
Scored well up top. Nice work doubling up that jab. The Undertaker's getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over.
Now you're telling me more dominating. About time.
Finished. Go out and keep at it. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The Undertaker's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss
Get
the
off.
first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good return fire that time. The Undertaker's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well
Oops.
there with that. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good flush shot upstairs.
Come on, kid, focus.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Banking away those body shots. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting...
Gotcha.
His legs look shaky. He was hurt. Big shot. The right came clean. Did you see that?
99, bitch.
After that punch.
It's been long overdue. He's been
Liver shot.
all night.
He was already on his way down, but boosh! Top of the head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Olsen's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Get working the body.
Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Olsen's opponent is having a field. Olsen's.
Not in that. You ain't getting up.
Oh, he may be close here. Can he
Well, he
survive
might.
the round?
But I don't think he will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, he's gonna get up.
8, 9.
Olsen's
Yeah, he did.
getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a...
Look at that.
Knock the fuck out!
I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a
You
sack
put
of
some more on
potatoes.
my hooks upstairs, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Use them a bit more than I have been.
It's over. The fight is over. The Undertaker's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Must be getting close to
Now
a
that's how
mandatory
you
shot.
end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know...
57%, that's more like
you
it.
know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish?
Much
He got
better.
the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe.
Allocate points. Some more hooks. enough. That's fine. So, speed, conditioning, and toughness. Alright. Might end up with a title shot here. We'll see. No. Just gotta knock just a little bit more on my punches before I try for a belt. Francisco Vargas. If I take him out, I don't know if I will be able to, but we'll give it a go, eh? Take a loss, we take a loss. Speed, endurance, and toughness. No, speed, conditioning, toughness. I think we've got to go here. Yeah. Please give us a full camp. Please give us a full camp. Come on. /16th, 25th. Yep, full camp choice. I want to be 20% on. Do max on here. Max on conditioning. Max on toughness. Max on speed. Yeah, so I'll do. Max on speed. A little bit on toughness. Rest week. Back to 100%. Fight time. This will be a mandatory shot. Get this spot. Might become mandatory for one of the 3 belts.
Good evening and welcome to our World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting...
Let's do this. Be careful.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. No matter what the sport, Teddy, it's very challenging to string together 2 absolute masterpiece performances. The Undertaker's last fight was just that. It was a spectacular knockout victory.
Fuck, I can't get off the ropes.
To get more of the same, he's got to remember, it wasn't just
Get off.
It was the way he set it up. It was all the little things that he did.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Get off the ropes.
Tonight we have a guy who has a very powerful uppercut. Is there one characteristic that most guys who are able to throw that uppercut well have?
Well, they snap their shoulder up. They explode that shoulder towards the ceiling. And they go right through the guy's chin. Not to the surface. They want to go right through.
Not able to land the headshot. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Get off.
And he's holding. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gives a left. 10 clicks of the
Oh, that was so close to your nose, mother plucker.
The Undertaker's combination punching is working well here. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that
Take it
he wasn't
easy.
landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little
Get
wide.
off.
Needs to shorten him up.
Good body shot. The right hand came home. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
How does a guy benefit from utilizing the heavy bag?
Well, of course, it's for power. You're able to increase your power. You're hitting something that's not moving too much, and you're going through it. And you want to make sure that exactly that. You're punching through the target, not to the target. Also, with a fairly stationary bag, a bag that doesn't swing too much, you can practice putting your punches together. But you got to always make believe the guy has arms. You got to make believe that bag has arms, because you could get into a bad habit, too, of taking pictures, posing a little after your punch. You don't want to do that.
How did that miss? Like punches through him.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Get out of the corner.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. The Undertaker's right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Keep pushing. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Vargas. Vargas is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches.
Oh, come on. I threw a counter shot and it didn't come out.
The Undertaker's attitude of being effective.
We're all right at the moment.
Worked out well.
His stamina's going down exponentially compared to mine. That's good.
Okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need
No panic. Just chill. Wait for it.
And round number 3 is underway. And he's marking that target right above the belt line.
He keeps throwing those big power punches, chump.
Double up on your punches. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Back to the body. He is
Oh,
badly there.
one
He
shot.
hit the floor. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a...
Couldn't get off the ropes, couldn't move.
He just fought the other guy's fight, and now
Load of
it's
horse
not
shit.
his fight at all. He is down.
No, he's
Really?
shooting on the inside. He pulled out.
My chin ain't
pulled
that
out
fucking
into a
weak.
world of trouble, a world of punches.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, He's gonna have to grab on, kill a little time.
Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head.
Move your head.
The Undertaker's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Vargas is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Final 10 seconds.
Looking good.
And this round comes to an end.
Come on, punk
Round
face.
number 4 underway. Vargas is only won one round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
There he goes with the right hand again. The Undertaker's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Keep working the body.
Seconds to go in round number 4. Vargas is making for a tough target there. Fernando Vargas has been hurt. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected...
We're getting to you now, Fernando.
He's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
You keep punching, you big dumb shit.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Ah.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vargas. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
Oh, how did that hook miss, man? Went right through his head.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
That uppercut absolutely
Get off, punk. You're going down.
Well, I don't like the way his legs look at all
Get
right
off.
now. Hey, Fernando Vargas has been in some wars through the years, but there he shows you a sense of defense with that block.
Keep it tight!
He missed with that headshot. Vargas is taking a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
The Undertaker's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
You're toast, Vargas. Look at your stamina, boy.
Look at him. He's so fucking tired.
Fucking knock me down, I'll knock you out, you son of a bitch.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this.
Nah.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. The Undertaker's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target. Wow! I think Fernando Vargas.
Jab, right hook to the body, left hook upstairs. Down you go, Fernando. Where's all your power punches now, bitch? Just keep backing up to the ropes. What's wrong?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Vargas is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're gonna find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Well, that was good news for Fernando Vargas there, getting away from that punch, able to block it. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Vargas is known as a brawler. He's known as a slugger. Right now, that's not working out. He's doing a poor job in these middle rounds.
Well, he picked the wrong guy to fight that kind of fight with. You know, he's got a good boxer.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, and on the way down. Might have had a knee on the floor.
Once again, he goes
Disqualified. Let's see from the other angle. Here we go. Yeah, knee on the floor and I still smashed it. There's a bit of you. Look, this should be, I should be disqualified. Knee on the ground. Boom! Smacked them in the back.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Night, night, Fernando.
Fernando Vargas is
Alright, we are
clear to
now
continue.
ranked. We
This
should be
fight
ranked
is
number
over.
1.
Knockout. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. The Undertaker's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you wanna win, you wanna get
49%,
to
not
a
quite
title,
50,
you wanna
but
be
kept them down to
successful. You wanna
31.
make
That's
money.
pretty
And
good.
this is one way to...
That's pretty good. Yes, we are now ranked number 1 in the world. 3 belt holders, I think. Unless someone's unified, but they don't seem to do that on the game. Unless you've got the belts yourself. So we want one on that hook. Got some more on chin. That's all we can afford for now. Right, actually have a look. What do we need? Endurance. So we go endurance, power, reflexes. Alright. Adidas wants to sponsor you. Can't do that because I'm still being sponsored by Lone Star. What? Yeah, right. see. Ooh, we can take on 2 champions. Who are they? Sanchez. Hmm. 72 and 5. That guy's got to be old as dirt, surely. Alright, let's do it. Let's take a title fight. We need power, endurance, reflexes. Let's do that one. $12-round fight now, not 10. So we definitely need that endurance. Our conditioning's right up there, which is good. Excuse me. See what we got. Come on, better give us a full camp for a world title fight. I'll be pissed if we don't. $24th. Yeah, okay. Got a full camp. Good, right? Power. Endurance. And reflexes 20%. Rest week. Back to 100% stamina. World title attempt. Let's do this. Just like the real Tim Tszyu is about to have his first world title attempt. Apparently a contract between him and Jamel Charlo has been signed.
12 rounds
So,
in the middleweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. The Undertaker's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. Marvin Hagler is so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put
72
in,
and
comes down to one
5.
singular moment of concentration.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Oh, there we go. My mic should work better now. Oops, that's not the right mic. That's my other headset. We're good. $30 to nothing. 17 knockouts. They shouldn't be able to call him just Marvin Hagler. His legal name is Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and he changed that so they would announce him as Marvelous Marvin Hagler in the ring. By law, they had to.
opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. The Undertaker's first opportunity to claim a crown.
He's been thinking about this, visualizing this, playing this in his head for many years since he was a kid. He does road work. He thinks about it all the time. Now it's time to go act on it.
That's it. That's it.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler in action here tonight, Teddy. What should we see out of him?
Well, what a lot of people don't think, they see his chiseled body, they think you're just going to come out and get a seek and destroy missile coming at you. He looks you over a little bit and then figures out how he's going to take you apart. I figure the first round he's going to come out probing with that southpaw jab, defensively alert, and again, taking a peek at you.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block by Marvin Hagler. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
He's not punching a lot. He's waiting for the counter and I can't make him punch.
And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. Last 10 seconds. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Marvelous as round.
Comes to an end.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hagler's got to find a way to
maybe not.
land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off the space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. You know, a lot of people, Teddy, think that fighters like these two in the ring don't have fear, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. Either you're a liar if you say you don't have fear, or you should go to a doctor and find out quickly what's wrong with you. Everybody has fear. It's a matter of who uses it, who controls it. But I'll tell you a quick story. One time, Cus D'Amato told me this story about a fighter, Artie Diamond actually, that he had years ago. What a tough son of a gun. This is a guy that always wanted to show how tough he was, and he used to always want to walk in there. But he couldn't become a good fighter because he wasn't afraid of the dimensions that he needed to be smart, to be clever. And where the other guys were together, they took advantage of those things.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go.
Not draining my stamina, Marvin, sorry.
Keep going.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Just pick my shots early. Win the rounds, don't blow my stamina.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. End of round two. Hagler's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round, and the reason he did was because he wasn't
100% stamina, we're good.
He was throwing punches, he wasn't landing many.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
That's it. Just like that. Keep working the body.
I have no idea what I'm seeing right here, Teddy. The guy's not doing anything. He's just standing there with his opponent opposite him.
Oh, Joe, I would beg to differ. You do have an idea what you're seeing. You're seeing a guy right now that looks like he's spitting a bit.
The Undertaker's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
You're not focusing. You're not
Halfway
focusing.
through this round here.
That's it.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. The Undertaker's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two.
Oh, how did that hook miss? God damn, that was a power right hook that would have messed him up bad.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Scores with the uppercut.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just
Got this under control,
Undertaker's pitching
so
a
you
shutout
keep
right
it this
now on
way.
Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger.
nice.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself. You're doing good. Looking good.
Yeah, power
Reaching
left.
the halfway mark of this round.
Stay on the inside.
Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Trying to get cute with the combo.
Body. There you go. There you go.
The Undertaker's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. The Undertaker's left landed
Nice.
well.
Finish that round strong.
You gotta land a big punch now, champion. No doubt about it. You lose in this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot and knock this guy out.
97.
Do not fight his
And he's
fight.
on 84. We're winning the stamina game. Almost halfway in. I don't think I've lost a round yet.
Oh, look at me.
Round number 5 has arrived. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
I'll take a rest. No, wait. Get off.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Gotta see those
into round number 5 here.
Focus.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. And he just
Not making this easy for me, are you, Marvin?
Hagler's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by marvelous Marvin Hagler. The Undertaker's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no
Highly
adjustments.
technical
The
fight
guy's
this.
moving his head. You know
Usually
you
the
wanna do a
computer
little
just
bit.
punches
Oh,
and
you wanna
punches and
feint him a
punches,
little
but
bit.
they're not.
Make him
He's
make
not
a
on this one.
premature move. And then when he moves to either
6
side, then you
rounds
time him
down.
with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Good job. Good job, champ. Don't let him get at you.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good exchange. He fires back.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on now.
Ooh.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through round 6. Hagler's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big
Yeah,
way.
he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Grab him. Hold on. Hold him.
Oh, he got tagged right there. Marvin Hagler got tagged right there, and he's tying up.
Joe, he's not used to being in this position. You know, he's used to being the aggressor, the guy who's doing the dishing out, who's doing the punishing. And also, he's got such a great chin that this hasn't happened to him in the past.
There you go. Relax. Come on now. Relax.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well.
A few good body shots that should have slowed him down a bit.
Where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And
Should have
here
taken a
in
bit
later
more out of him that
stages of
round.
this fight,
He's down to
that's where you get the
64%
payoff.
stamina.
Well, the payoff is what we heard.
We're
We
gonna
heard
knock him
about
out
coming into this fight,
eventually.
And in training camp, they were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, Joe. Not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
And he returns on that exchange.
You're still not moving enough. Come on now. Move. Move.
Trying to erode away that body with the
Well, it's the
combination
one that seems to be
punching.
getting him because I haven't thrown a lot lead
The
right hook to the
Undertaker's
body.
making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night.
Yeah, that's the
It's
ticket.
that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and
Hey, come
anything.
on now, keep
You know,
your
you
feet
Yep,
pound
short
a
on
guy
it.
and you're gonna break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart and you're slick like this guy and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. At the halfway point of round 7, not much action as he just ties up. Lands that
Yeah,
hook to the
that right hook
midsection.
to the body is the killer for him.
He returns the favor with You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying up.
Hey, look, airplanes have to land. They don't keep flying. They land so they can get refueled. He's getting refueled here a little bit. But his opponent, he gave him a landing strip. He should not have. He should have made him crash into the mountains.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
And that right hook to the body gets him nearly every time.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Good job with another left hand.
Got you now, Marvin.
I need you to sit down in your punches.
Tim Tszyu about to become a world champion.
Absolute clinic. The Undertaker's doing anything he wants in this fight. Your scorecard reads it that way.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the other corner stops the fight.
Hagler's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
The Undertaker's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. There's that right hand he scores with. The Undertaker's defense clearly carrying things right now for him, but what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
You got this one.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. The Undertaker's right hand scores well that time. Back and forth exchange. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Nice job there, hooking to the body. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Boy, that worked out well with the big shot.
Got you, Marvin.
Marvelous
I got you.
He's got a fine lead. Hagler went down that time from that power punch.
1, 2.
You get up, he's a warrior.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler in a tough spot here. Hagler rising up to try to beat the count. Well, you can mark down another round for him there with his precise, accurate punching. What does his opponent have to do?
He has to feint a little bit.
Oh
Faint
yeah,
is the
taking your
kryptonite.
stamina
It's
right
like
out.
it throws it off.
32%.
You know, you feint and you're gonna throw
And we
something,
still at
you don't throw it.
93.
And then he makes a move, then you throw it. Feigning.
I don't know what to say.
That's the key.
Just keep it up. Just keep
Good
it up.
performance from Tim here.
The 9th round is here. Marvin Hagler's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice for the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also, his corner, did they revive him?
Good, solid right hand lands.
Focus.
Alright, time to go, Tim.
Focusing. You're not focusing.
Each man, and yet another big shot comes in.
Time
And
to
he
go.
goes down again. Will he get up from this?
Might get up again, but I don't think he'll get up a third time. He'll be going down again in this
Went
round.
down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're gonna find out exactly what he's made of.
Solid. Hagler's night.
Nighty night,
Over here.
Marvin.
This could be the end.
Give me that belt. I own this shit.
One, two, three, four.
Time to retire, Marvin.
So that's it. Unable to rise
78th
up and beat the
fight.
count.
Time
A
to go.
knockout victory.
Walked right into that one.
Let's make it official, and for that, we send it up to our ring announcer.
See that belt? I own that shit.
The Undertaker's got himself a world title belt. Oh, what a scene. For Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying goodnight from ringside.
.44, it's not that great a percentage, but kept them down to 33. Not too bad. Only threw 2 counters because I can't seem to step these days. I don't know if it's my joystick or the connection or what, but it's alright. So let me check what am I most susceptible to. How? 38% of the left hook. Right uppercut as well. My best punch is right hook this time. Okay, usually it's my left upper. So it just goes to show. Well, that doesn't say if it's right hook body or right hook head. It's probably body shots. So, yeah, we become a world titleist. There are 2 belts to get yet in unifications. I might leave them for another stream. Percentage is all improving. Accept challenge. I don't want to do it right now. Oh, this guy, he's hard to beat. How do I get out of here? I just want to save the game, man. There we go. Alright, team. So that's us for today. Tim Tszyu becomes a world champion. And we move on to bigger and better things. So I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the, well, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so not to miss future content. And I shall catch y'all next time. Take it easy, look after yourself, and I'm out. See you. So that's us for today. I hope you have enjoyed. You can show your appreciation with a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to check out our Discord community where you can find boxing news, fight links, live streamed fights, and much more. So look after yourself and your family. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. See you!